Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new peeps. I'm Arlene. I am a wardrobe fashion stylist, and on my channel, I share everything style, outfits, how to wear, where to buy, all that goodness from one Gen Xer to the next. In this video, it's a little different. Really, I'm not doing a vlog. I'm just going straight into the styling. I'm thinking about doing a new series, and it's just about styling. And so this video is 5 non-basic spring essentials. It's just a weird time of the year here, especially in Chicago. You don't know what the weather's doing. It could be cold, it could be warm, it could be hot, it could be snowing. All these different types of weather. I found 5 different pieces that I am just totally reaching for, that I am super psyched that I have when we finally get into spring. Oh my gosh, this person has such an awesome fit on right now. And I want to share something because it's not in the styling section. And what I'm just really digging is wearing these vintage men's jackets. This one was gifted to me by my daughter's boyfriend. He's like, I don't want this jacket anymore. I'm like, pass it over here. I can I can give that thing some loving. So I love wearing these. They're a little oversized for me. They're like already worn in, and I love pulling out any of my graphic tees, and the jacket becomes like a piece of outerwear or a jacket or part of the actual fit, and I just have a simple tee underneath it. So I just wanted to share that. All right, cool. Let's get styling.
Hey, hey, hey. Yo hago lo que sea por ti, no importa lo que digan por ahí. Quiero conocerte un rato, quiero saber más de ti. Oh, contigo lo quiero todo, una casita para vivir todos los días encima de ti. No puedo disimular, no lo puedo esconder, no lo puedo decir.
First non-basic spring essential, the tweed jacket. A few videos ago, I pulled out one of my vintage ones that was red and white by Wyeth. It is now probably 20 years old now, which is crazy. I loved that. I loved bringing it back out. And because it's that tweed vibe, it's a classic. So I thought I would find one that's more neutral, that is a black and white, salt and pepper, super easy to style. And it's got that tweedy, Chanel-y vibe to it, which is all of the raw fringe edges. Here it is around the collar, around the plackets, around the sleeve cuffs, and down here at the jacket hem. What I love about this one is it is knit, so it's really stretchy, so super easy to layer under. You can layer this over something really thick and like a chunky sweater, sweatshirt, and it fits just like this. I have nothing underneath this, not even a tank top. I love the weight of it. I love the way it feels. It's way comfy. And this guy is by J. Crew. So I thought, yeah, let's bring back the tweed jacket. And I think this is a really unexpected for the spring, as it's kind of that heavier material. But what I love about the springtime, we can bring out all of our blazers and use them as our outerwear jackets, right? All right, cool. Let's style this puppy up. Also, sizing wise, this guy I actually sized up. I am usually a 2 or an extra small. I got this in a small because I knew that I wanted to layer under it and use this more as outerwear. But if you want it to be more fitted, just grab your size, but your normal size. But again, it doesn't look too big on me. Um, it's just one size up. I kind of like the boxiness of it. So, yes. So just my styling tip. For me, I sized up just one size. First fit with the tweed jacket is a super easy fit sweater and a pair of pants. Here it is with a cashmere oversized sweater half tucked into a pair of parachute pants. I love pairing like a classic piece with more of a street wear piece, especially with a classic tweed jacket. So instead of doing your basic like wool trouser pant, do it with like a parachute pant or a drop crotch pant or a wide leg denim pant, and it just updates your whole look. All right, next up, I'm pulling out that button up. So here it is, layered over a button up that's buttoned all the way up. The jacket is kind of worn more like a sweater and a pair of distressed denim. I went really playful with the accessories. I got a really glam earring on and some colorful socks. Y'all have a sheer ruffly blouse. Here is the time to pull it out. It's so ladies who lunch, right? But I have it back to a pair of painter pant denim jeans and some sneakers to give it again more of that street vibe. And because I have 101 sweatshirts and hoodies in my wardrobe, you know it's going back to a hoodie. So just know if you are at work and you are going to the gym after work, it works perfectly with your workout gear. Next, non-basic spring essential is this oversized cashmere vest. I actually even sized up. I normally am an extra small by all of the size guides, but I picked this guy up in a small. And this one is also J. Crew. I love that um, it's cashmere, which is like one of my all-time favorite knits. It's super soft. I love the way it just kind of falls on the body. It's way easy because all I need really is a bottom. I just can throw this guy on as is. And because it's oversized, it's a vest, but it's a crew neck. You normally see V-necks, right? And I also like that it falls a little past like the shoulder. So the shape of it is a little different than your usual sleeveless vest. And I like this one because it is navy. So yeah, that's this guy. First fit, it's dressed up a bit, super easy, just back to a black skirt, but it's very sophisticated. The color combination, navy and black, and the pieces itself, the shapes of the pieces, very simple, again, sophisticated. I have it back to a black bubble skirt. That bubble skirt is probably like 20 years old by now, but yet looks very updated, current, modern. Key to this vest is the shape and the fabric. It can hold its own with a dressier skirt, and it's simple enough to go back to any pant, from a track pant to a fun denim. The shape is modern and the fabric is luxe. Last fit, since the fabric is so light and yummy, it's super easy to belt. Here it is, belted, paired back to a pair of shorts. All right, y'all. Next non-basic spring essential are these pleated. It's just a single pleat, dark denim. I think are they, yeah, more raw denim, single pleat trouser jeans. And I love them because of that. I love that it is just a single pleat for your denim, real, it's not all the multiple pleats are really baggy. but more fitted and more dressed. And I kind of like that. It has your classic trouser features, which are the slit pockets and some slit pockets in the back as well. Nice, and it's got a nice, long, wide leg. It's an actual new style for me. Anyway, I found these and I'm like, okay, I dig these. These are cool. So yeah, let's style these guys. The beauty of these pleated trouser jeans in this dark denim is that you can pair it back to a simple tee or a tank or a wrinkled tank like the one on the right, and you still look put together. If you want to wear jeans to work and you're in more of a corporate or professional setting, these are the jeans to wear. Here it is paired back to a light blue blazer, light blue tee, but I love this with any fun color blazer, pinks, yellows, any colorful top, and you will still look put together for work. Had to see what it would be like with my menswear pieces, and I do dig it here too. I just left the shirt untucked and then paired it back to a pair of colorful platforms. Here it is back to the relaxed vest. I just added one of my black silk sashes tied into a floppy bow. So this is how I'm going to have fun with my big ass bag this spring. I know it's the size of a really nice carry-all kind of tote, like a weekender, but I'm not going to use it that way. I'm going to use it as a simple top handle bag for the spring. I love the size, and that's what I'm going to be enjoying about it, just showing off the shape and size of this bag. And I'm really only going to be carrying like 3 or 4 things in this bag. I'm going to have my eyeglass case for my glasses. Isn't this one cute? This one's by Baggu. It was gifted to me from a girlfriend, so this will go in there. My other Baggu bag, which is this little utility bag, and this I keep like my wallet in, a pen, like my earbuds, little things that might get lost in this big guy is all in here, but it's really like 3 things in here. So I've got that in here, maybe even my hand sani will be in here. Oh my God, my Alice chocolate mushrooms will definitely be packed in here. I pack these guys in my work bag, in my backpack, if I'm going on a trip, whatever. These chocolate mushrooms, I am now on my second tin of these. I love them. They are like the cleanest boost of energy. I love that. I normally have them like after lunch, that midday, like food coma time, or when you're just kind of done with the day, but you still have like, I don't know, 10 different things on the to-do list. I won't even know it, but I will all of a sudden just be locked in on a project and be done with it and be ready for the next. So these guys are awesome if you ever want to try anything like this. Um, it's definitely better than a cup of coffee, and they really are just like supplements for your brain. And I'm going to try and get a little discount code and put it in the link for you all. But I love these. And it's not sponsored, you guys, so I'm just telling you straight up. But these are awesome. These are definitely packed in the spring bag. And then I always have a book on me, just in case, like I have a minute here, a minute there. It's always nice to like just read a few pages. This guy was on everybody's list of best books of 2025, like all these different like book sellers that I follow, NPR, New York Times. This guy, it's such a good book. It's it's like a page turner. It's not a thriller of any sort, but the stories on these characters, crazy. So always have a book in my bag, and then that's it. So that is how I'm going to have fun with this big ass bag for the spring. So here's the interior, and it has this semi-divided compartment, and I wish you could just smell what this smells like. It's amazing, but that's what it looks like. And honestly, for just a couple of weeks I've had it, it's already like softening up, which I totally love. And I have not put any conditioner on it yet, but I just dig it.
I raved about them in my last video, and I am still raving about them. I wore them every day in Mexico City, and whenever I get the chance, I will wear them in Chicago. Real talk, they go with everything.
If you only wear sneakers, try these.
Alright, that's it for today. Let me know which piece was your favorite, and I would also love to know how you'd style it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's in that what do I even wear right now phase. You can find more outfit ideas, style notes, and just life in Chicago over on the blog. And I've got more pics saved on their shop my. And if you love a good resale find, that's all in the membership. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.